In Genesis 34, a story is told about Dinah, Leah and Jacob's daughter, an experience she has with some guy who rapes her. And so by this time, there's a lot of, anger, everyone is upset. The father of this young man comes to apologize to Jacob. And in coming to share with Jacob about how sorry they are, he mentions that his son raped Dinah because he loved her. I can imagine someone saying that was crazy. This is absurd. How could anyone come up with such a thing like that? How could you say he loved her, that's why he raped her? And so today I want to talk about different things that we teach girls that connote love that is wrong. Different things we tell girls that is an act of love that is wrong. But I'm going to just start out talking about the culture of rape, silencing girls who are victims, and how those kinds of cultures enable wrongdoing towards girls. Thank you for joining today. So just before the break, I started talking about this guy that raped Dinah and how his father said he raped Dinah because he loved her. You see, in our culture even today, there's so many things that we call love that it couldn't be anything close to love. So for example, your little girl comes back from school and tells you about a boy who is always, naughty, who is always hitting her, always carrying her bag, always doing stuff. And the next thing we will say, maybe he likes her, maybe he crushes on her. That's programming. It means your daughter is growing up to put violence and love on the same pedestal. And then we move on from that. You hear a story. A man is cheating on his wife. He's sleeping around. He's bringing home problems and baggage, including diseases. And then somebody says, he's cheating, but it is his wife he loves. Girls are growing up learning that violence, ill treatment is the same thing as love. So when we tell them to love themselves, it's kind of confusing. And so I'm doing this video today to say and ask us, is there any way we're suggesting to our children that violence is the same thing as love? Oh, he beat her because he loved her. He wants to stay with her. He doesn't want to leave her because of something he did. So his passion is what made him hit her. Misleading. My video today is to also tell us that if we have boys, we need to teach boys how to communicate, because many times boys are hitting women because they don't know another way to solve the problem. They are not able to articulate their feelings and express it like they should. So it means that parents of boys have that part of work to do where boys can articulate. But just before I start to sound like everyone else that always finds a way to make it about what women need to do. A man rapes a woman and we tell the woman, how did you dress? You need to dress properly. We triggered him. I want you to also know that those kind of mindsets makes your daughters attracted to dysfunctional men, because it's their dysfunction that you call love. And then when they're dysfunctional, you're teaching your daughters how to live with them, how to love them in spite. He loves you, but he's just violent. He loves you, but he just has hot temper. He loves you, but he wants you to be jealous. That's why he's picking other women. So mamas, when you're gisting with your sister at home, talking on the phone, gisting with your colleague, driving to work, and your daughters are inside, what are you suggesting to them love is? That's what I want you to think about today. So if you learned something from today's video, or there's something you're taking away that you want to take action with, I want to see it in the comment. Remember to ask a question. Is there something that I missed that you'd like to add? Share it. We're a community, so we can all learn from you. I look forward to seeing you in a subsequent video. And one thing I want you to do with this video is make sure you're sharing it on your status, on your WhatsApp, everywhere you have social media. Get more mothers raising girls in so that we can all check and see the ways in which we might be teaching our daughters that dysfunction is love. Let me end with this sentence I want you to think about. There is no violence in love. Yeah, there is none. Thank you so much for stopping by today. I hope you learned something and that you've taken away some actionable steps that you can get working on. One of the things we've done is design different resources to support you and your daughters. We have some links running across the screen or in the caption that give you access to our online store, so you can purchase some of the resources we have and get using it in your home. And if you'd like to talk with us, we have a WhatsApp number scrolling on the screen and also in the caption. Whatever you do, make sure you take actions towards the things you've learned today. And I'm always looking out to support you one way or the other. We look forward to seeing you in our next episode.